Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Terrific to see you on this beautiful Shabbat in May. It's wonderful to see many of you in person this morning in our Ohel Moed, our tent of meeting, and we encourage and invite each and every one of you to come join us. We'll be there with some delicious rugla from Bun's Bakery and a smile on our face, and as we look forward to greeting everyone in person, and we look forward to figuring out just how wonderful it is to be together in person. This evening, we join together Hine Ma Tov, how good it is to be together. With great joy that we invite the Nicolato family forward to lead us in the Sabbath blessings. We're excited. Jacob will be called to the Torah tomorrow as a bar mitzvah, and if you would like to follow along with the Shabbat blessings, you may do so in our Siddur. The link is in the chat box, page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
And we continue with the Kiddush on page 5. If you have a glass of some kind of fruit of the vine, feel free to lift it along with the Nicolatos.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. Our service continues on page 20 with Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad ishmi'anu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad shemo tiferet v'leitila lecha dodi lekrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi lekrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki mekor ha'beracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshavat chila lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela Itoreri, kiva orech, kumi ori, shida beri, kevod Adonai, alaych nigla, lecha dodi, lekrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi, lekrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela, Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'v'tzola toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha dodi lekrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi lekrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Our service continues with the Baruch Hu on page 28.
We continue on page 31. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is an hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv, Aravim.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
I'd like to invite Jake Nicolato to lead us in the Via Hafta.
Go ahead.
Ve'afta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha v'beitecha uvletecha v'aderech uvshopecha uvkumecha uvshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem mi'eretz Mitzrayim lihiyot lachem le'elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Yasher Koach, beautiful. We continue on page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, and that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
Kamocha Bayelim Adonai, Mi Kamocha Nedar Bakodesh. Mi Kamocha Bayelim Adonai, Mi Kamocha Nedar Bakodesh. Nora Tehilot, O Sefele. Nora Tehilot, O Sefele. Malchutcha Ra'uvanecha, Boki Hayam Lifnei Moshe, Ze Elianu V'Yabru, Adonai Imloch, Le'olam Va'ed. Adonai Imloch, Le'olam Va'ed. Yay la la la, ya la 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 la, yay la la la, ya la 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 la, yay la la la, ya la 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 la, yay la la la, ya la 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 la, yay la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Yay la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, yay la 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 la.
We continue on page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ushmor tzeitenu uvoenu lechaim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
We're going to invite Jake Nicolato to lead us into Tefillah tonight, and you can find that on page 100. I'm sorry, not 100. It's on page 46.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia ki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, El Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zacher Hastei Avot v'Himahot, U'mivi Geula Lifnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia Magen, Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Hakol Atah Rav Le'oshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, U'Matir Asirim, U'Mekayim Emunato Lishenei Afar. Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Mimid U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmiach Geshua, V'Ne'eman Atah L'Hachayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh HaKol.
Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh ukadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch ata Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Yasher koach, Jake.
At this time, Yasher Koach, Jake, and we will be very excited to join with your family and our community tomorrow morning as you are called to the Torah. We wish you a hearty Mazel Tov from all of us, and we'll look forward to more celebration tomorrow. Together, as we join our voices in prayer on this Shabbat, we raise them for those in our hearts and our communities in need of a healing of body and a healing of spirit. I invite you to share the names of your dear ones for whom you're praying this evening, either aloud where in your homes or in the chat box, even as all of us join together in the words of the Mishaberach found on page 253.
Mishaberach Avotenu Bekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach Imotenu Makor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
This evening, we count 41 days of the Omer. You can see we're getting very close to Shavuot, and I hope that you will join us either in person or digitally as we celebrate our confirmation class on the evening of May 16th for the holiday of Shavuot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, who has sanctified us and commands us on counting the Omer on this 41st night or day of the Omer. It was Henry Adams who said that a teacher affects eternity. We know that there are educators who we've been lucky enough to know who impact us beyond our time in their classrooms. There are many different words for teaching in the Hebrew language. There's lilamed, excuse me, that means to teach in a classroom setting. It's a book learning, a teacher, a student, and a text. There's a Shin He Vav He, Shin Nun He, which is like Mishnah, like the book of the Mishnah, and that's repetitive learning over and over again. But there's a third term. The root is a little bit shrouded in mystery, and Jacob chanted it so beautifully earlier. It's in the Ve'ahavta, V'shinantam levanecha. That word, to teach it to our children, is neither shana from Mishnah or lilamed. V'shinantam, actually, some teach, has its root in the word for tooth. It is the kind of learning that helps us sink our teeth into something. I bet many of us have been fortunate enough to have had an educator that inspired us with their passion and helped us sink their teeth into learning beyond our expectations. A week that celebrates teacher appreciation everywhere is a moment for us to reflect upon those educators that changed and transformed our own lives. As it turns out, the mourner's Kaddish was not originally designated as the mourner's Kaddish. It began as a transition to a point of the end of learning. In the house of study, the rabbis together finished a lesson and said a Kaddish to mark that moment. And over time, it transitioned to be said at a time when a great teacher was lost. And after that, it transitioned to a time when any teacher, anyone important in any of our lives, was lost. And the mourner's Kaddish that we know, that commemorates lives that have touched us, originated from the house of study. The special prayer said when a teacher had finished a lesson in the house of study is called Kaddish de Rabbanan, the Kaddish of the rabbis. And on this Teacher Appreciation Week, we offer that prayer up for those special educators who have transformed our lives, inspired us, and nourished our spirits until this moment.
For our teachers and their students and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. And for those who study Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say Amen.
At this time, we lovingly recall those whom we have lost in recent days. This evening, we remember Edmund Jordan Silverman, Lois Fane, Lorelei Benetovich, Ira Silverman, and Mandel Sherman. We also remember those whom we have lost in the year past and at this season in years past. Irvie Brainson, Sean W. Collins, H. Jack Feibelman, Linda P. Franklin, Dr. Henry Gewurtz, Herbert Hall, Lawrence Hoffman, Gladys H. Jacober, Alvin Kurzer, Bernie Levine, Joan Adler Mark, Max Mann, Eileen Parker, Lenore Rakitansky, Sherry Royal, Faye Rozovsky, Stanley Smith, Florence Tillis, Walter H. Weinberg, And any dear ones of yours whom you're remembering this evening, I invite you to share their names with us in the chat box. Zichronam livracha. May their memories be an abiding benediction. The mourner's Kaddish may be found on page 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divara chirute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael. B'gala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulam me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shemei dekudasha abrichu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high comfort the bereaved among us, and we say, Amen.
Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Before we close with a beautiful song from Israel, Hafinjan, the coffee pot. Who doesn't love coffee? I'd like to thank Joey and Zach for making music with me tonight, and to the Nicolato family. We're so looking forward to tomorrow morning when Jacob is called to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Rabbi Mac, am I missing something? Oh, happy Mother's Day.
And absolutely. And we do hope you'll join us. We really had a wonderful time together. It's like a pre-oneg outside under our beautiful tent. Tomorrow morning, I see Lynn, we have Shabbat morning services. Lynn's nodding. Thank you, Lynn. Just seeing you made me at 9 a.m. The link is in our weekly email. Lay-led Shabbat morning service. It should be wonderful. We hope that you join us for that. And next Friday, come, there'll be Rugula in really good company. So we're really thrilled to see everyone.
And Joey has placed a link in the chat. If you would like to sing along, the words to Hafinjan are there. Haruach noshevet krira, נוסיפה כסם למדורה, וכך בזרועות ארגמן, באש יעלק את קורבן. האש מהבהבת, שירה מלבלבת, סובב לו סובב הפינג'אן. לי לה לה לי לה לה לי לה לה לי לה לה לי לה סובב לו סובב הפינג'אן. האש לכיסם תלחש, אנו כל פנינו באש. אם לנו תגבורת תותן, מכל דל ענף שבגן. כל עץ וכל קרש ישיר אזי חרש, סובב לו סובב הפינג'אן. יאי לה לה לי לה לה לי לה לה לי לה 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 יאי לה לה לי לה לה לי לה לה לי סובב לו סובב הפינג'אן.
We will have some soup.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. The Nicolatos, I think, have a challah and are going to lead us in the motzi.
All right, you ready?
Ready? Take it off.
Show them what you got. All right, ready? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi le'en haaretz.
Lach B'Te'avon. Good Shabbos, everyone.
Good
We
Shabbos,
invite you to
everyone.
stick around.